Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're good. I'm Thomas, this is Tech Productions, and you're watching my Purist Custom LEGO Disney CMF series. So for anyone that's not aware, Purist Custom basically means that all the parts seen on these minifigures in this video have at some point been produced by LEGO and have been sourced from my own collection or from Bricklink. This is a video I've been planning for so long, and I'm very happy to finally be bringing it to the channel. So if you enjoy this video, a like would be extremely appreciated. And if you're new, consider subscribing, as I'm already working on a second Disney series. Anyway, let's go through the lineup. Every Disney CMF series needs a version of Mickey Mouse, and who better to include than sourced from Mickey himself. The Magician's Hat came in this Series 12 Wizard CMF, as well as the Disney Castle. We've got a classic Mickey head. The red torso is from Star Wars Emperor's Royal Guard minifigure, but with white hands, and the red skirt piece could be found on the Build a Minifigure wall back in 2019. I also gave him his iconic shoes. They're just two modified 1x1 plates with tooth in reddish brown, and as the accessory, I included the mop. I did have buckets, but I couldn't find them in my collection, but I definitely ordered them, so yeah, just imagine they're there. LEGO have given us an official Ariel minifigure, so we need a Prince Eric to go with her, right? The black hair is the same hair that LEGO used in the Prince Eric mini doll. The light nougat head is from the Dick Grayson minifigure from the LEGO Batman movie CMF. The torso can be found in the 2006 Jabba's Sail Barge version of Han Solo, and I did include the dual molded white and light nougat arms from the DFB series. The dual molded sand blue and dark red boots are from the Amy Fowler minifigure in the Big Bang Theory set. I know the boots should be black, but you can't actually get the dual molded legs without printing on, and I included a pearl gold telescope for the accessory. Overprotective dad alert. We're continuing the Little Mermaid theme with King Triton. The hairpiece comes from the Ocean King Series 7 CMF. The head comes in the 2020 4-privet drive set from the Dudley Dursley figure, and it's worth pointing out in a lot of the reference material, I found that King Triton actually had grey eyebrows and not white to match his beard, which I thought was a bit weird, but hey ho. Speaking of that beard, that comes in the Dumbledore minifigures from a lot of the early Harry Potter sets. The light nougat abs are from the LEGO Batman movie CMF from the Swimsuit Batman. The bright light blue mermaid tail is from the Series 9 Mermaid CMF, and we'll finish the figure off with a pearl gold trident. Right, before you go rushing to the comments and saying, oh, this is a lazy effort, or this is a rubbish custom, you've just given him a skirt. Stitch is my absolute favourite Disney character, and there is not a chance in hell that I was going to do this series without trying to include him, but his head is just so difficult to attach parts to, so I just went with the sassy grass skirt Stitch, and that skirt piece comes in the LEGO Batman movie The Scuttler set from the Poison Ivy minifigure. But yeah, Stitch is my absolute favourite. There's no way I'm not going to include him, so there's Stitch. Whilst I understand LEGO's decision not to include Christopher Robin in this year's Winnie the Pooh LEGO Ideas set, I still want the minifigure. So I used the short tousled hair in dark orange. The head comes from the exclusive Bane minifigure in the Hobbit Battle of the Five Armies DVD Blu-ray box set. The torso is courtesy of Petunia Pig from this year's Looney Tunes CMF. The legs came from Finn from the Adventure Time Dimensions pack, and the purple balloon is from the Series 18 Party Girl CMF. I think it's about time we introduced a couple of the Disney princesses to the CMF lineup. Starting with the only Pixar figure from this CMF, we have Merida from Brave, which is a film I've actually only watched fairly recently. The hairpiece is exclusive to the Merida mini doll. The head is from the Harry Potter Series 2 Hermione Granger CMF. The torso and skirt pieces came with the Crown Princess from the Castle Fantasy era in 2007, and to finish this figure off, I just gave her the classic LEGO bow piece. I think this figure looks great. This is definitely one of my favourites from the CMF series that I've created. Now on to an absolute classic Disney princess. We've got, of course, Snow White. It would have been rude not to have tackled Snow White, seeing as LEGO gave us that beautifully perfect moulded hairpiece for the Snow White mini doll. The head is actually from the Ariel CMF from the first Disney CMF series. We gave her blue epaulettes as well, just to kind of signify those shoulder pads that she's got going on. The torso is from the Queen Halbert minifigure from the Nexo Knights with light nougat arms and hands. And seeing as LEGO haven't produced that new skirt piece in yellow, we've just given her the 2x2x2 yellow slope and a red apple to finish off this figure. On to Beauty and the Beast now, and we have Gaston. The ponytail hairpiece is from the Li Shang micro doll in the Mulan storybook. The head I think is just perfect. It's the Joey Tribbiani from the Central Perk Ideas set. I gave him a musket and a brown arrow holder, as you see him with that at the beginning of the film when he's hunting. There is also the torso from the Pops Racer minifigure from the 2008 Speed Racer theme, with the red and light nougat dual molded arms and yellow hands for his gloves, and he also has dual molded legs that are from the Series 19 Jungle Explorer. Never too far behind Gaston will you find Lefou. I used that short tousled hairpiece again, but this time in dark brown. The head is from Neville Longbottom from the first Harry Potter CMF series. The torso is from the classic LEGO character Captain Brickbeard. It was really cool to use that piece, and that is from the Pirates 2 line with light nougat hands. I gave him dark tan mid legs, which you can find on the Harry Potter figure from the Prisoner of Azkaban, and he has a reddish brown sack to collect all the birds from Gaston's hunting trip. This was a really cool figure to put together, and if I did Gaston, I had to do Lefou too. When I realised that that Beast headpiece was compatible with minifigures, I was so hyped to make this Beast figure. So that headpiece came in the 2016 Belle's Castle. The Admiral torso was used in 4 figures in the 2015 Pirates 3 theme, and I added the medium nougat hands. The reddish brown tail came with the Wile E. Coyote and Tasmanian Devil minifigures from this year, and the dark blue and dark brown dual molded legs are from the 2019 Build A minifigure. Now I realised that the Stitch figure earlier was a bit of a cop out, so I've done a bit of a bonus figure here, and I hope you guys like it. We have Prince Adam. I gave him the dark orange ponytail piece that actually came in all 3 of the Beauty and the Beast castles, as well as the storybook, and the medieval blacksmith I believe as well. The head is from both iterations of George Weasley that came in Diagon Alley or the second Harry Potter CMF, and that rose piece came in friend sets in 2012 to 2015, but they don't make it anymore, and it's crazy because it's such a cool piece. I wish they still had that in circulation. I kept the dual molded legs, as Adam does have brown boots at the end of the film. I used to watch Tarzan tons as a kid. I used to love the soundtrack. Phil Collins did an amazing job. Anyway, onto the figure. The long wavy centre part hairpiece in dark brown can be found in the Rowena Ravenclaw figure from Hogwarts Castle, and also Miss Santos from Hidden Side. The head is used in the Captain America figures from the last couple of years, and those abs are from the Batman CMF from the swimsuit Batman figure. The reddish brown belt is just a generic belt, but the light nougat legs are actually really rare. They're from the Harry Potter figure in the 2005 Rescue from the Mer People set, and the spear with a printed silver tip on, just to finish this figure off. Now we have unfortunately arrived at the last minifigure in this CMF lineup. We have Clayton. There's just something about the villains. I love the villains from the Disney films. So the hair is from the Percival Graves from the first Harry Potter CMF series. Very expensive hairpiece. The head is from the Egghead minifigure from the LEGO Batman movie mech set. The torso comes in the Series 2 Explorer minifigure, but I have more recently seen it on the Build a Minifigure wall. I don't know if that was just like a random thing you may be able to pick out there. And then I just gave him some basic dark tan legs and finished him off with a classic reddish brown rifle. I'm really happy with how these figures turned out. Yes, even Stitch. It's been a project I've worked on for quite some time now, and I have to thank Kate, aka Brick Huntress, on Instagram for hosting the Let's Build a CMF challenge. It really gave me the kick I needed to get this done. I'd love to know in the comments below which figure you guys like the most, and suggestions for characters you'd like to see me try recreate for my second series that's already in the works would also be welcomed. But until then, this has been my Purist custom LEGO Disney CMF series. Like if you've enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, and share it with your friends, as this is honestly my favourite project I've ever done. I'm Thomas, this is Tech Productions. Thanks guys, see you next time.